because I don't think that saying that you guys don't have imagination or gamers younger than me, I just think that was something. But I've always been a comic book writer and an artist, and I've always lived in my imagination, you know. But also when it comes to my gaming, like I think, and it's true that you guys are spoiled, and I think I'm so glad you are. I'm glad you don't have to play the games I had to play. That's why I kind of snicker and go, why are people playing the retro games that I had to play? But I'm glad you're doing that too, because to know how good you got it, it's nice to go back. But see, some games for you guys are retro, but for me they're reruns. And that you guys will have that too. When people in 10 years are like, dude, I'm playing this really old game called Pokemon Diamond on this thing called the Nintendo DS.
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing.
That's what they're gonna say, just like you. I mean, I'm not. It's not an insult. That's we all share that. That's a bonding trait. So many people think it's like an insult to be said about being old or being young or being a different age or a different generation, but it's a thing that bonds us. It's beyond just gaming and being geeks. We all go through that experience of hearing that from younger people and remembering and laughing at it, and we just don't all have that experience at the same time in our life, so it's hard to share. I mean, in some aspects, we could almost pave this whole city with like single slabs of like quartz brick and make it really beautiful. Like I said, I want this to be like the beacon of beauty, and for people's safety, it's the, and they, you know, they can't come in here right away. It's gonna cost like a diamond or something to get into the city. Like, I don't know, they have to pick they have to make their way to like one of our shrines and pray, because I want people to pick. Either we pick who we want to be our, you know, who we follow around, or they pick us. We need to decide which way it's gonna be.
I kind of want to pick them.
Because if they pick us, they might all pick one.
Yeah, that's the issue there.
Maybe it depends.
Yeah.
We decide secretly off the show, because a lot of this will be done off the show, just on my days off when I'm doing night.
Like,
We'll discuss. No. We'll discuss, depending on what avatar they pick, which way it steers. Pure and simple. Like, if you're a pig god, a humanoid avatar wouldn't go to you. If they pick an animal avatar, like a Khajiit character or something, they're going to go toward away from a human avatar god. And that's just a quick way to split it 50-50.
What about a vampire?
Well, vampires are humanoid, you know, or maybe, well, we figure it out. We sit and study all the avatars and decide, you know. So let's say there's Drugs Bunny, the god of bunnies, and there's Pros, the god of pigs. So if somebody picks an animal, those two have reign over who they are. And that way, we have to pick a way to cut it halfway. And that's the quickest way. We're not doing gender shit, because we don't have any female DMs anyways. So it doesn't matter what gender they are. And that's just the way to split it. Like, I'm a Spriggan, so maybe we'll have like human, animal, and demonic. Vampire, Spriggan, or demonic avatars. And if somebody plays like
elemental instead of demonic would make a little more sense in my opinion.
Except for vampires.
Vampire is demonic.
It's just a rough term. I'm not gonna fucking worry about the semantics right now. Like I said, there's broad ideas, but right now the only like thing we have to focus on is the build. And then we gotta work on all that shit. But we gotta talk about it, but we don't have to worry about coming to the final. We gotta sit and all look at the avatars. We're all gonna go through them at once on the screen. And really decide, you know, maybe we make a thing like no Santa is allowed. No snowman, no seasonals, you know, because snowman and gingerbread men and, you know, are weird. Not everyone bought the Skyrim ones, you know, so we can't force a certain one. But just, you know, I wouldn't mind not seeing Santas and snowmen and reindeer, you know. There's a lot of other animal avatars, you know. Can't build a giant pig at my shrine? Yeah. I mean, you know, I might come by and say, whoa, that we could do better. But, it's, like I said, I'm not upset that he built a lighthouse. I just think we can do better, and I want to make sure people can go in and find chests, maybe a bed in it, you know. I'm just clearing dirt. And I'm trying to think what other things in the city. Like I say, we can have a hero of the arena or a quest line that lets people win a city. But we don't have to worry about all the details. Like I said, just a broad idea. Like, hey, is that a cool idea? Do we want to work toward it? You know, a god gives them a quest. They find the hidden chest way down on like level 12 behind a lava, and they follow the riddles. We can enchant paper or books and put things on them by name. You know what I mean? Also, people always type every sign and every like message on paper in all caps. It's easier. The I's and L's are really hard to read once you enchant it, and it looks like that little purple font on a piece of paper. Just all caps. Just remember that. I made the mistake already of doing like proper capitalization and noticed that it looks nice in some aspects. On signs, it doesn't look bad. But like I said, when you're enchanting something, like a piece of paper or a book that's supposed to be a like riddle or a message to a player, it gets really hard to read in that little teeny font, purpley glowing color.
What do you think of my design so far for the...
Looking good. I'm gonna like when you're done completely, let's spruce it up with like nice lights and
lights. And, yeah.
We'll have like one bouncer in here.
I might even make an alcohol cellar.
Yeah, feel free to put a wine basement. Definitely like some really nice lights, and go ahead and level all this shit out here. I don't want gravel paths in the city. If we're gonna do sunken paths, I'd rather do everything quartz.
Okay, we can make quartz.
Well, like I said, we don't have to make designed pathways. We can just cover the entire city with a half slab of quartz.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Shut up! Fucking Enderman, get out of my city.
Because this is going to be like the rich town.
Well, it's not the rich town, it's just the safe. Like, I really want to try, like I said, to make it this big, vast, beautiful. It's like Rome. It's the capital of the world. Then the other town's going to be built up beautiful and big. It's not going to be primitive. It's just going to have a completely different look to it. It's in the desert. I mean, we don't have to pave every inch of ground. You know, we can like split. You know, ideas. I'm just brainstorming ideas. Matt calls Panda. There you go. Like I said, you know, if you call Panda, then instantly me and Angel would not be your deities. You know, like I said, I'm not going to really figure all that out till we go down the road and figure out all the avatars. Look at them all. And feel free, future adventurers, throw out ideas. There's so much to do that there's no lack of want. You might not be able to build it, but it doesn't mean you won't be able to see it. You know, from what you think would be fair money exchange to politics, you know, you may just end up on the next build team anyways. I want to build a beautiful library in here, like, you know, or use bookshelves to decorate and hay, lots of paintings, lots of mounted stuff. Just no torches, maybe like a single torch in a room for a candle. But like I said, I kind of want this to be the city that's like powered and safe and bright. I mean, and then the other one's going to be the horses and out in the desert. It'll still be a city, but it's definitely going to be more, you know, over time, maybe we'll build it up. Like I said, folks, even new adventurers, you know, there's going to be days we're just creating, and there's like we're putting new loot out for you guys on and off the show. Scene, inside tips, and behind the scenes, you know, only on the YouTube or something like that. So, you know, just because you played 1 week and you're like, oh, I went down in this cave and got everything, doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. Lots more diamonds and golds and name tags. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to get a lot of their good loot lost in the arena to other players.
Yep. We're gonna be talking, making new stuff.
Don't know. Right there.
Yeah.
Hi.
Alright, do we have everyone just hanging out one area again? I'm hearing Angel sneaking up going high, which means
No, I'm up in the lighthouse. I just wanted to say hi if you're. I'm hiding a chest in there with a couple things
Nice.
for people.
I can check it
Is it
out.
all gonna be glass? I'm just.
I don't care. Do your thing. Like I said, man, I have the idea of the building. I don't, you know, there's a little like that. I liked his design of the lighthouse. I just realized that I kind of wanted people to be able to go into it and walk in and find stuff. Not to mention, you can, if you're out here sneaking, it's a good, you know, good place to, you know, spawn things. I'm just putting a beacon up so there's light. You don't have to leave it. Actually, you shouldn't leave it. You know, like you know, I said I thought it was kind of cool. We could do like hidden beacons that could, like at the lighthouse. I like the idea of the beacon in it, but I covered it with a web on top. So if a player happened to like come up to the top and see the web and break it, they'd activate the beacon. And the beacons are just nice little visual guide points for people. That's really the main way to find their way to the city if they don't have a map or they're lost. If there was more things, they, you know, they can of course give them bonuses too when they get to them. So, you know, each of your shrines should have a beacon, but it should be a beacon that has to be activated once they get there by simply clearing off like a cobweb or something. And that way they can come to your shrine and get the bonus. God, there's just so much to do this world. It's a little flabbergasting to think about.
So how does lighthouse look right now?
Oh, it's fine.
Better than
I didn't
before?
really look at it too much, but yeah, definitely better. You can go inside.
Where is it? I want to see it.
Oh, figure out where I am.
Well, that's a given, man. Oh, it's only over there.
Yeah, it's not that far away. And we can make more lighthouses too. There's definitely enough spots to put 3 or 4 out.
That is a nice design. I like it.
Yeah, I'm still working on the top though.
Yeah, I like it. Wow. I'm kind of impressed, Angel.
I know.
Like I said, take
I
2
know,
sometimes they're just
Yeah.
a necessity.
Tore down all the clay, put up mossy stone.
I'll be doing more
I like
saves,
them all.
by the way, more frequently.
Here,
so-
come inside and look at the floor. The floor is going. Bottom floor is.
Just
made of
remember,
cracked-
guys, quit
cracked
flying
stone
everywhere
bricks.
full speed. That's one of the biggest causes of a server crash. I mean, I'm sure me doing it's going to affect it more than you guys doing it, but run on the ground at full speed, or you know, fly. You know, you can run faster on the ground than you can. Fear, I'm right behind you. Like you can run fast. Yeah, flying normal, and use flying for like getting over the jungle and stuff like that. But it also, people, I found this night. You need to walk around this world a little bit like a mortal, so you can get a perspective of what things look like and feel like as an adventurer. It really will help you make a better world. It also gives you like, I've seen so many and found so many things. Like come right here really quick. Follow me, Fear. Turn around. Just come here. Like when you go past things like this, before you just pass them up, like come down here. Yeah, there's sugar cane growing down here naturally. Like you don't even have to do a lot, but you can just come down and like I'm just gonna throw a chest out here with go right to potion and we'll put night vision, an insta health 2 and a night vision 1, an iron pickaxe. I'm gonna put down a couple cookies, a couple fish, a couple baked potatoes, and a pumpkin pie. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Boom, boom. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Done. That's it. Not super hidden. Nothing majorly good. Just some food. And if you do it like 2 or 3 of those, it breaks up the monotony of anything else and really helps the world out. And then, you know, go back deeper.
That's what
She said. No, that's what she did say. Yeah, but that's what she actually said this morning. 'Cause...
Oh.
Wow.
Star, did you put the beacons here on the outside? It looks nice.
The what?
the
Oh, on the outside of the inn? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just put
Solder.
some lights.
Yeah, those look